Once upon a time, in a small village located deep in the woods, there lived an old woman known as Grandma Grim. She was feared by all the villagers, as it was rumored that she was a witch who practiced black magic. Grandma Grim lived alone in a small hut on the outskirts of the village. The villagers shunned her at all costs, as they believed she had the power to curse them with her magic spells. One day, a child disappeared from the village. His parents searched everywhere, but he was nowhere to be found. Rumors began to spread that Granny Grim has kidnapped the boy to use him in her dark rituals. The villagers were terrified, and some even considered leaving the village to escape Granny Grim's wrath. But they had nowhere else to go, so they stayed and prayed not to fall victim to the witch's spells. As the days went by, more and more strange events began to happen in the village. Trees and houses began to burn in the middle of the night, with no explanation as to how this happened. Children continued to disappear without a trace. The villagers were convinced that Granny Grim was behind it all, and they finally decided to take action. They band together and storm her hut, intending to put an end to her evil deeds once and for all. But what they found inside the hut was beyond their worst nightmares. There were strange symbols etched on the walls, and pots filled with strange ingredients were scattered all over the room. The smell of death was in the air. And there, in the middle of the room, was Grandma Grim herself, thumping mad as she performed a dark ritual over a cauldron filled with bubbling black liquid. The missing children were there, bound and screaming in terror. The villagers were terrified, and attacked Granny Grim with all their might. But it was too powerful for them, and unleashed a barrage of spells that drove them all back. In the end, Granny Grim emerged victorious, leaving the village in ruins. The villagers who survived fled the area, never to return. And Grandma Grim remained in her hut, practicing her dark magic and waiting for the day when she could once again unleash her terrifying power on the world.